Hello viewers, in this class we are going to look at more sums based on the formula. So how do we simplify based on the formula? In the previous class we have seen some problem based on a plus b whole square, a plus b whole cube, a minus b whole square, a minus b whole cube. What happens when we combine them? What happens when we subtract them? So here in this class, addition to that, we are going to look at some more formulas and sums based on them. We look at few problems based on a plus b and a minus b whole square. See, we all know a plus b whole square is a square plus 2ab plus b square. This formula is very simple, but when they decide to give a difficult problem on this, even the simplest formula becomes difficult. Now look at how the application of this formula can be used in a problem. Now look at this problem. If n is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 whole square plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. If you literally solve the square of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 whole square, the square itself take more than a minute in the exam. So what is the actual rule of doing this question? Now look at this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are not going to solve this by calculation. So we are not going to do this by calculation. We are going to apply the formula. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if I assume it as x, let x is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the entire thing becomes what? N is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 whole square becomes x square. Then after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is x. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1. So I am going to write it as x plus 1, which you can further write it as x square plus 2 into x plus 1 square, or else you can write it as 2 into x plus x into 1 plus 1 square. Now it is in the form of a plus b whole square, where a is x and b is 1. Therefore, I can write n is equals to x plus 1 whole square. Now what is asking you in the question? He is asking you root of n. You get x plus 1 here. Now what is x? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is x. Then what is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So if you know the formula a plus b whole square and how to apply it, then by looking at it you can say it is actually in the form of x plus 1 whole square. Therefore your answer is x plus 1, where your x is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now look at this sum. This is directly based on a plus b or a minus b whole square. Now see here, 17 by 15 into 17 by 15. So it is actually 17 by 15 whole square. So this is 17 by 15 whole square. Let your a be 17 by 15. Now look at 2 by 15, that's your b. 2 by 15, let it be a b. Now 17 by 15 is your a. 4 by 15, how can I write this 4 by 15? This you can write it as 2 into 2 by 15. So I am writing it 2 into 7 by 15 into 2 by 15. So it's now simply based on a square plus b square minus 2ab. So what is a square plus b square minus 2ab? It's a minus b whole square. But what is a minus b? 17 by 15, 2 by 15. 17 by 15 minus 2 by 15 becomes 15 by 15. So what is 15 by 15? It's 1. 1 you do square or cube, it remains 1. So the answer for this question is simply 1. Now look at this question. This question, it is 2.697 minus 0.498 whole square. It is like a minus b whole square plus a plus b whole square by 2697 into 2697. That is, you can say a square plus b square, simply in the form of a minus b whole square plus a plus b whole square divided by a square plus b square, which is equals to, we know, 2. We have already discussed this formula in the previous class. The result is 2. But what is a here? 2.697. Look at the decimals they have given. 498. If you do it by using a calculation, it takes a lot of time. Okay, so the idea is to apply this formula a minus b whole square plus a plus b whole square, or else it can also ask you a plus b whole square plus a minus b whole square. If it in between plus, if a minus b comes first or a plus b comes first, it's okay. If it is in between, plus is there, so you can write, generally you can write a plus b has b plus a also. Therefore, it doesn't matter whether a comes first or b comes first. So here you can write x plus y is equals to y plus x. Therefore, we don't care whether a minus b square comes first or a plus b square comes first. For both of them, the answer is 2. So here the a value and b value is irrelevant. It is in the form of a minus b whole square plus a plus b whole square by a square plus b square. So the answer is 2. Now look at here. Find the value of 0.2809 plus 0.2209. So here it's very important for you to know the squares which are related or close to 50. Squares which are very close to 50, I'm just giving you an idea of how to find out the squares which are close to 50. 50 square is 2,500. When I ask you 51 square, you simply add this 1 here, this 1 to 25 and 1 square to this 00. Therefore, it becomes 2601. So you can apply. Even if I ask you 48 square, this is 2 less. Therefore, you subtract 2 from 25. That's 23. And 2 square is 00, that is 04. So in number theory, I have already explained how to find out the square roots which are close to 50 and close to 100. You can refer to that particular video. Now as of now, look at here, 2809, forget about the point for a second. 28, how much more than 25? It is 3 more than 25 and here 3 square. Therefore, I can say it is 53 whole square or 53 square. So point is there, therefore I can write it as 0.53 whole square plus this is 3 less and 3 square, therefore 0.47 whole square plus 0.94, you can write 2 into 0.47 into 0.53. Now completely it is in the form of, your numerator is in the form of a plus b whole square, because you have a square plus b square plus 2 into a into b. Now what is a and what is b here? In the numerator, a is 0.53 and b is 0.47. Therefore, a plus b becomes simply 1. Now a plus b 1 means entire numerator becomes 1. In the denominator also, if you look at, it is 0.23 whole square plus this 0.77 whole square. 0.54 you can write it as 2 into 0.77 into 0.23. So in the denominator also, this is in the numerator. Now look at the denominator. Yeah, a is 0.23 in the denominator, b is 0.77. If you add both of them, it becomes 1. Therefore, your numerator also 1 and denominator is also 1. The answer is 1. So it is simply application of squares and as well as the formula a plus b whole square. If you recognize it is in the form of a plus b whole square, simply do a plus b. A plus b in both the cases here, numerator and denominator is 1. Now look at one more formula. Very simple formula, we all know what is a square minus b square. A square minus b square is equals to a plus b to a minus b. If I have a square minus b square divided by a plus b, I am going to give you a minus b as an answer. If I have a square minus b square divided by a minus b, I would give answer as a plus b. Suppose if if a minus b is 1, which means a and b are two consecutive integers, like 7 and 8 or 8 and 9 or 9 and 10, something like that, then you can always say a square minus b square is equals to simply a plus b, because we know a minus b is going to be 1. For example, if you have 21 square minus 20 square, by looking at it you can say the answer is 21 plus 20, that is 41. So 21 square minus 20 square, the difference between them is simply 1. Therefore, a square minus b square becomes a plus b. Now the formula is very simple. Now look at the application. Now look at the problem on the screen. What is the value of 1006 whole square minus 1007 into 1005 plus 1008 into 1004 minus 1009 into 1003. So if you literally manually do it, it will take a lot of time by using calculation. But see, how do we actually apply the formula? If you look at 1006, assume it as x. So if let x is equals to, or 1006 is equals to x, now the whole thing becomes, this is x square. 1007 is 1 more than x, and this becomes x plus 1, this becomes x minus 1. Here it is 2 more than x, this is 2 less than x. This is 3 more than x, this is 3 less than x. Now this is x. Now we know what is a plus b into a minus b. First minus, x plus 1 into x minus 1 is x square minus 1, plus x plus 2 into x minus 2 is x square minus 4. Then after minus, x square minus 3 square, that is 9. See here, x square minus x square cancel, x square minus x square also cancel. Now minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1, then plus into minus, this is minus 4, then you have minus into minus plus, that is plus 9. So 1 plus 9 is 10, 10 minus 4, it's 6. So if you know the application of the formula, within seconds you can do the problem. But if you go for calculation, it will take more than 3 to 5 minutes. Now look at this here. 998 whole square minus 997 minus 45. It is in the form of a square minus b square, where a minus b is equals to 1. When a minus b is equals to 1, we know a square minus b square is equals to a plus b. Therefore, I can write the numerator as 998 plus 997 minus 45 divided by 98 plus 97. So this is 2 less than 1000, therefore I can write 1000 minus 2, this is 1000 minus 3, this is minus 45, therefore 2000 minus 50, 2000 minus 50, 1950. This one is 100 minus 2, 100 minus 3, therefore 200 minus 5, I can say 195. So your numerator is 1950 divided by 195, so it's clearly 10. A is equals to 0.216 plus 0.008. We all know if you ignore this point, 216 is 6 cube. So 0.216 is 0.6 cube is 0.216. 0.2 cube 0.008. 0.729, generally 729 is 9 cube, so 0.729 is 0.9 cube is 0.729. 0.027 is 0.3 whole cube. Now it is in the formula. If you look at a, it is in the formula a cube plus b cube, and in the denominator if you look at, this is 0.6 square. Now after 0.2 square, AB is 0.6 into 0.2, that's 0.12. We all know what is a cube plus b cube by a square plus b square plus AB. A square plus b square minus AB is equals to a plus b. Therefore, your capital A becomes A plus B. Here A is 0.6, B is 0.2. So, A plus B is 0.6 plus 0.2 is 0.8. Now, B is, it is A cube minus B cube by A square plus B square plus AB. So, here A minus B, which means 0.9 minus 0.3, that's 0.6. So, what is 0.8 square? 0.064. 0.6 square, 0.36. A square plus B square whole square you have to do. That's simply 1. So, if you identify quickly, then you can answer it. Now, look at the application of another formula. A cube plus B cube plus C cube minus 3ABC is equals to A plus B plus C into A square plus B square plus C square minus AB minus BC minus CA. From this you can actually derive number of formulas, such as if A plus B plus C is equals to 0, if A plus B plus C is equals to 0, then you can simply say A cube plus B cube plus C cube is equals to, this entire term becomes 0, therefore is equals to 3 into ABC. But choose A, B, C carefully. If there is a negative sign, choose negative sign as well. Now, if you divide this by A plus B plus C, see what happens when you divide it by A plus B plus C, or else the whole thing. If I take this, if I divide it by the second part, we are going to get A plus B plus C. Suppose if I am going to divide it by A plus B plus C, you are going to get A square plus B square plus C square minus AB minus BC minus CA. But most of the cases, they may give you this formula in such a way that A plus B plus C is equals to 0, or else like this. These two are very, very, very important. Now, look at the sums based on this formula. Now, look at this sum, 50 cube plus minus 30 whole cube plus minus 20 whole cube. Here, if you do it normally, it will take little time, but if you identify that A is A cube, A is equals to 50, B is equals to minus 30, C is equals to minus 20. So, here A plus B plus C is equals to 0. If A plus B plus C is equals to 0, we know A cube plus B cube plus C cube, it's going to be 3ABC. 3 into 50 into minus 30 into minus 20. Forget about number of zeros. You have three zeros here. Forget about 3 zeros. 15, 6 and 90 here. Then after 3 zeros you put it. So, the answer is 90,000. 1 by 3 is A. Your B is 1 by 4. C is 1 by 5. So, the numerator becomes A cube plus B cube plus C cube minus 3ABC. In the denominator, this is A square, this is B square, C square, minus AB minus BC minus CA. Therefore, the formula is A plus B plus C. Just now we have discussed. Now, what is A? 1 by 3, B is 1 by 4, C is 1 by 5. It is in the form of A cube plus B cube plus C cube minus 3ABC divided by A square plus B square plus C square minus AB minus BC minus CA, which is equals to A plus B plus C. Take the LCM as 60. 4 into 5, 20, 3 20s are, 4 15s are, 5 12s are. Therefore, it's going to be 47 divided by 60. So, answer is 47 divided by 60. Now, look at this sum. Here it is given as 13 by 48 is equal to, you can see option A, option B, option C, option D. If you simplify it by using these options, it will take a lot of time. If you come from the denominator, it will take a lot of time. So when a fraction is given and if you wish to express in the given format, always take the fraction, divide the denominator by numerator. 48 divided by 13. 13 threes are 39. Your remainder becomes again the divisor. Like a long division method, you do it. Your divisor becomes the dividend. So two things must be remembered here. Remainder becomes the divisor and the divisor becomes the dividend. So continue the process. You call it as a long division method. So you just continue this process till you get the remainder 0. This is 4. Again, this 9 becomes the dividend. 4s. Now your remainder became 0. Now look at your quotients here. The first quotient is 3, then after 1, then after 2, then after 4. So your quotient must be 3, 1, 2, 4. Now look at the quotient here in the option D. It is 3, 1, 2, 4. So our answer is option D. So this quotient should match the coefficients there. So 3, 1, 2, 4. Similarly, look at this sum. 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1 by 1 plus x finally. So first you simplify 5 by 8. Take the denominator. Divide it by 5. 5 ones are. Then again ones are. Remainder is 2. 3 becomes the dividend. Remainder is 1. 2 becomes the dividend. Finally, 1 2s are 2. Remainder is 0. So we can stop it here. Look at the quotients. Quotients are 1, 1, 1, 2. So it should be equal to 1, 1, 1 and x must be 2 here. So the value of x is 2. So answer is option A, x is equals to 2. Now see how do we solve sums based on fractions here, which is in the form of a b by c into something. Now we all know when a mixed fraction a b by c, you can always write it as a plus b by c. But before we solve this particular question, this question can be solved in more than one way. So the normal way of solving it, if you write it in the form of a plus b by c, you can write it 999 plus 998 divided by 999 into 999. So 999 into 999, 999 whole square. It would be 999 into 999 plus 998. Can write it as 999 minus 1, this particular one. Common 999 from this and this. If I common 999, so you are going to get 999 plus 1, that's 1000. Then you will be left with minus 1. So instead of this I am writing what? Instead of 998 I am writing 999 minus 1. So from the first two I am taking the common of 999. So I am going to get 999 plus 1, that is 1000, then minus 1. So what is 999 into 1000? 9,99,000. From this you take out 1, it will be 9,98,999. So this is a normal way of doing it, but how do we do it simply? We all know a b by c as a plus b by c. Now see here, 5 by 6 you take it. How much you need to add in order to make it 1? So I want it 1. I just need to add 1 by 6 here in order to make it 1. I have 3 by 5. How much we need to add in order to make it 1? That's 2 by 5 I need to add to make it 1. Suppose I have 95 by 99. How much I need to add in order to make it 1? So in order to make it 1, I need to add 4 by 99, which is equals to 1. This I can also write 95 by 99. I can write it as 1 minus 4 by 99. 4 5 by 6. The next term or the next consecutive number after 4 is 5. From 5 you can subtract 1 by 6 in order to get 4 5 by 6. If I make it simple, this you can write 4 plus 5 by 6. 5 by 6 can be written as 1 minus 1 by 6. Now 4 plus 1 is 5 minus 1 by 6. So just remember like that. 9 7 by 9. What is the term after 9? You know, after 9 it comes 10. How much you need to add to make it 1? 2 by 9. Therefore subtract 2 by 9. This is how you can write. Now look at this. After 999 what comes? We know 1000. How much you need to subtract? Just 1 by 999. So we can come to the last step directly. Into 999. So 1000 into 999, you can write it as 9,99,000 minus 1. Directly we came to final step, which is 9,98,999. So 9,99,000 minus 1, which is 9,98,999. So any sum based on this, just remember these things. You can always write A B by C as A plus B by C. Sometimes they can also ask you 99 1 by 7 plus 99 2 by 7 plus so on 99 6 by 7. Let's say sometimes they will give you is equals to 297. Is it true or false? Let me ask you which of the following options are true, or is it true or false? Now we will actually try to find out the answer here. 99 1 by 7 plus 99 2 by 7 plus so on 99 6 by 7. So if you don't know how to actually write down these fractions, you may easily get confused. So what are the different ways that you actually do? See, some of you can do just simply common 99, then after you do plus, then you add all of them. First, what is 1 by 7 plus 2 by 7 plus so on up to 6 by 7. In the numerator you are going to get 1 to 6 is 21, 21 by 7 that is 3. So you are going to do 99 plus 3, which is equals to 102, but this is wrong. Some of you just multiply 99 you common into 3, which is equals to 297. This is also actually wrong. So what is the correct way of doing it? See, try to understand here. How many terms given? I can say 6 terms given, or 6 terms here. Each term is 99 more than 99. Okay, each term is very close to 100. So there are 6 terms which are very close to 100. So the answer should be very close to 600. If something given very close to 600, then I would have agreed that it is an answer. But see, you cannot common 99 here. So here each term can be written as 99 plus 1 by 7, 99 plus 2 by 7, 99 plus 6 by 7. You can write it as 99 plus 6 by 7, this 99 plus 1 by 7. Therefore, if you take out 99 out, there are 6 99s. Therefore, write down 6 into 99. Then after write 1 by 7 plus 2 by 7 and so on to 6 by 7. We know this fraction sum is 3 because it is 21 by 7. This is 594 plus 3. Answer is 597. This is how you have to simplify it. In this class, we have seen the simplification problems based on the formulas. So without the usage of proper formulas, it may take up to 5 minutes or 10 minutes for a particular sum. But by using the simple formulas, we can actually do the problems within seconds. So thank you.